Karmic laws and right action, 1 to 20. Every action leaves a trail. What you do, say, and think imprints reality. Your results, in love, money, or health, follow that trail. Taught in Vedic karma and Hermetic cause and effect. Intention creates the true karma. Not just action, but why you act shapes your fate. Hidden motives ripple outward, rooted in Bhagavad Gita and Buddhist ethics. You inherit what you don't heal. Unresolved karma passes through bloodlines. Your anxiety, scarcity, or illness may not be yours, but it's yours to break. Spoken in ancestral healing and epigenetic karma teachings. Non-attachment clears karma. Clinging to outcomes keeps you spinning. Releasing them clears the path for better ones. Taught in Taoism and Gita's Karma Yoga. Service is a shortcut to balance. Helping others without ego dissolves old debt and attracts new blessings. Rooted in seva, selfless action, and bodhisattva, vows. Each thought shapes your field. Wishing ill or judging others creates residue. Radiance or rot, it begins in the mind. Taught in yogic mind purification and Hermetic vibration law. Forgiveness frees your future. Resentment is a karmic magnet, drawing similar wounds. Forgive to stop the loop. Practiced in heart-clearing rituals and shadow alchemy. Right action restores alignment. Even if the past was crooked, choosing integrity now rewires the outcome. Found in Dharma restoration and moral alchemy teachings. What you give returns multiplied. Love, money, or energy, when given cleanly, always circles back bigger. Echoed in Hermetic return law and Taoist flow cycles. You meet the same lessons until you pass. Different faces, same pattern. Relationships recycle until awareness breaks the spell. Known in soul contract theory and karmic loops. Desire driven by fear creates debt. When you act from lack, you magnetize more lack. Your motive writes your karma. Observed in Sufi detachment and energetic debt laws. Karma is not punishment, it's precision. You don't suffer randomly. Every moment is calibrated to awaken or align you. Taught in Orphic mystery and Vedantic karma maps. Silent action is strongest. Boasting leaks power. Unseen good rewires your fate faster. Rooted in Taoist virtue and temple secrecy. Judgment binds you to what you judge. What you hate in others becomes your mirror. Release it or repeat it. Taught in mirror law and karmic polarity work. Right work heals the field. When you offer your gifts in service of truth, karma aligns and abundance follows. Known in Dharma wealth alignment and yogic fulfillment teachings. Anger creates deep imprints. Explosions of emotion write karmic signatures. Calm creates cleaner futures. Spoken in Buddhist restraint and tantric energy ethics. To heal the future, clean the present. Each loving act now repairs timelines. You don't need to go backward, just go inward. Found in Sufi, present-centered mysticism. Karma accelerates when you're conscious. The more awake you are, the faster the loop. Grace and consequence speed up. Taught in advanced soul path teachings. Being the victim creates more victimhood. Even justified pain can become your identity. Reclaim power or relive the pattern. Observed in trauma cycle healing and karma deprogramming. Small right acts shift, big destiny. You don't need to move mountains. Sweep the floor, help a stranger. The field notices. Whispered in Zen karma practice and invisible virtue codes. Karmic alignment and real-world impact, 21 to 40. Your job is a karma vehicle. Every task, client, or coworker is a mirror. How you show up determines what returns. Taught in karma yoga and right livelihood teachings. Your relationships are karmic teachers. Each partner, friend, or rival carries a lesson. Heal the bond, or repeat it with someone else. Known in soul contract systems and relational alchemy. Money carries karma. How you earn and spend ripples through your field. Clean energy draws more, dirty energy binds. Taught in dharmic finance and energetic wealth teachings. Karmic patterns can be upgraded. Inherited lack, illness, or heartbreak aren't final sentences. They're codes to be rewritten. Rooted in epigenetics and karmic reprogramming. Consistency clears karma faster than intensity. 1,000 small right choices outpace one big mystical ritual. Walk the path, don't just talk it. Taught in Buddhist Eightfold Path and yogic daily ethics. Apologies heal when they're embodied. Saying sorry is a start, but living differently seals the karma. Observed in shadow work and interpersonal repair teachings. Secrets bind energy. Hiding guilt, shame, or deception ties up your vitality. Confession frees your flow, practiced in spiritual inventory and heart-clearing rites. Your body reflects karmic density. Chronic tension, fatigue, or illness often trace back to unprocessed choices. Taught in somatic karma release and psychosomatic mapping. Clarity in decisions clears karma quickly. Waffling keeps energy stuck. Aligned decisions, even small ones, shift your future. Found in Dharma alignment and action-based awakening. Energy invested is never lost. Even if you wasted time or weren't seen, the universe kept the receipt. Nothing is truly gone. Taught in unseen virtue and divine accounting traditions. Victimhood is a karmic glue. Staying in why me locks you in the loop. Responsibility breaks the chain. Echoed in trauma sovereignty and empowered healing. Unaddressed, envy creates lack. Jealousy is a karmic contract to stay small. Celebrate others to expand your own field. Spoken in Hermetic mirror law and Vedic reversal rites. Compassion dissolves heavy karma. Even without solving the problem, choosing kindness reroutes fate. Known in Mahayana ethics and divine mercy codes. Boundaries protect your karmic field. Letting toxic people in is consent. Saying no is sacred alignment. Taught in energy hygiene and psychic integrity traditions. Jokes carry karmic weight. Every just kidding creates subtle imprint. Speak wisely, your field listens. Rooted in speech purification and vibration teachings. Avoiding truth compounds debt. Delaying hard conversations keeps the lesson alive. Honesty clears karma instantly. Practiced in radical truth paths and dharmic speech codes. The energy of giving matters more than the amount. Give to impress, and the karma clouds. Give from love, and it multiplies. Taught in sacred giving and tithing integrity laws. Comparison is a karmic distortion. When you measure yourself against others, you break your own alignment. Seen in Gnostic sovereignty and yogic detachment practice. Spiritual ego creates invisible bondage. Feeling superior because you know more creates hidden loops of stagnation. Spoken in Zen humility teachings and advanced mirror work. Your inner state outweighs your outer act. You can do a good deed from fear, or a quiet one from love. Only one clears karma. Found in Bhagavad Gita and sacred motive teachings. Karmic purification and freedom. 41 to 60. Karma lives in the nervous system. Tension, overreaction, shutdown. They often echo old karmic shock. Regulate the body, and the loop softens. Taught in somatic unwinding and trauma-integrated karma healing. Breath burns old karma. Conscious breath is sacred fire. Each inhale rewrites your future. Each exhale releases your past. Found in pranayama and karmic purification rites. Sacred ritual dissolves stagnant patterns. Physical actions done with full intent, lighting, bowing, fasting, scrub karma from the field. Taught in temple magic and yogic tapas disciplines. Toxic regret is a trap. Regret without growth recycles pain. Acknowledgement, action, and self-forgiveness unlock movement. Observed in karmic shadow work and spiritual grief clearing. Purifying speech purifies destiny. Words carry weight. Speaking truth, blessing others, and cutting gossip rewrites your field. Taught in Vedic Satya and Hermetic word law. Diet affects your karmic clarity. Heavy food can weigh down the subtle body. Clean eating helps cleanse karmic residue. Rooted in sattvic nutrition and temple dietary codes. Fasting is karmic reset. When you pause consumption, food, media, people, you hear the lessons more clearly. Taught in spiritual discipline and karmic detox traditions. Sacred sound rewires your field. Chanting divine names or seed syllables unravels old knots and rewrites your path. Found in mantra yoga and sonic karma release. Silence clears karmic noise. Withdrawing from chatter and reaction lets karmic messages rise from underneath. Practiced in vipassana and hermetic stillness work. The heart must be clean to receive. Bitterness blocks blessings. A soft, open heart invites karmic grace and emotional wealth. Echoed in bhakti yoga and heart purification rites. Karmic weight can be felt in the body. Heaviness in your chest, tension in your jaw. They often trace back to karmic memory. Taught in psychosomatic diagnostics and past life residue clearing. Repetition creates karma and breaks it. What you do every day shapes your destiny. Make your patterns sacred. Known in karma yoga and intention-infused routine. Sacred water washes more than skin. Bathing with prayer, herbs, or intention helps lift karmic dust from the aura. Used in purification rites across temples and tribes. Dreams reveal karmic threads. Unfinished stories, strange symbols, or recurring people may point to karma asking for closure. Observed in dream yoga and astral karmic review. Praying to the force clears karma. Concentrated effort, paired with deep prayer, can pull karmic residue straight from the heart center. Ask the force to burn it out. Taught in devotional purification and heart-based karmic healing. Gratitude speeds up karmic clearing. Thanking the lesson, even when it hurts, shifts you from victim to alchemist. Taught in Vedic contentment and Hermetic emotional transmutation. Your field knows when you're clean. There's a lightness, a magnetism, a pull. When karma is clear, blessings come faster and stick. Echoed in energetic radiance teachings and dharmic magnetism. Karmic clarity amplifies your voice. When your inner field is clear, people feel you. Truth resonates deeper, wider, louder. Known in spiritual leadership and voice activation work. Animal interactions reflect your field. If nature moves toward you, your karma is light. Animals feel your vibe before people do. Taught in indigenous field attunement and Zen nature readings. Sometimes the cure is to laugh. Laughter shakes stuck karma loose. Joy untangles timelines faster than effort alone. Found in Sufi joy work and Taoist paradox play. Karma, Destiny and Soul Blueprint, 61-80. Your karma shapes your timeline. Your past choices are steering the events unfolding now. Shift direction by shifting decisions. Taught in Vedic astrology and Hermetic timeline law. Destiny isn't fixed, its frequency. What feels like fate is often just repeated energy. Raise your vibration and the script changes. Known in quantum karma and dharmic elevation rites. Your soul agreed to some of this. Certain struggles were chosen, not to punish you, but to unlock specific gifts, taught in soul contract work and karmic curriculum traditions. Every relapse is a review. When you fall back into the old, it's not failure. It's a final test before release, observed in karmic loop psychology and soul learning paths. The same souls come back around. Lovers, rivals, even family. Many are from your past lives. Closure in this life sets them free. Spoken in reincarnation studies and karmic bond theory. Not all karma is yours to carry. Sometimes you've absorbed others' burdens. Return them with love and step out of the story, taught in energetic disentanglement and boundary rites. Dreams can reveal karmic missions. Strange places, ancient scenes, or repeating figures might hold clues to your soul's assignment, known in dream divination and astral karmic codes. You don't have to learn through pain. Suffering teaches, but so does awareness. You can evolve through love, beauty, and choice, rooted in Sufi grace teachings and karmic gentleness work. Your greatest pain holds your purpose. The wound that keeps repeating may point to what you're here to heal, in you and in others, taught in Dharma, revealing karma and soul alchemy. When you're off path, obstacles multiply. The universe blocks what isn't aligned. Resistance can be redirection, not punishment, echoed in Taoist flow law and karmic course correction. Inner conflict creates outer chaos. When you're torn inside, the world responds in kind. Alignment resolves the storm, observed in energetic coherence and internal Dharma integrity. You choose how quickly you evolve. Drag your feet and life keeps circling. Step fully in and new doors open. Taught in karmic acceleration and conscious will work. You can outgrow old contracts. Some soul agreements expire. When the lesson is learned, you're free to move on. Spoken in completion rites and karmic sovereignty practices. What you avoid strengthens its hold. Dodging the hard talk, the shadow, the debt, it all deepens the tether. Face it to free it. Found in karmic confrontation and shadow liberation work. True purpose burns through old karma. When you serve your soul's calling, past baggage begins to fall away, known in Dharma-karma integration and path purification. Your karma shifts when you help others shift. When you guide someone out of the dark, you rise too. Shared healing is exponential, taught in karmic service paths and ripple field teachings. Sacred work is a form of cleansing. When your labor uplifts others, it scrubs the subtle body and realigns your field. Echoed in karma yoga and soul-aligned entrepreneurship. You can choose to end the story. The pattern, the person, the cycle. You don't have to keep playing it out. Exit is initiation, taught in karma exit rites and conscious closure teachings. Some blocks are past life scars, a fear that makes no sense, a limit that won't budge. The origin might predate this life. Explored in past life regression and interdimensional karma. Closing the loop is a soul art. When you forgive, give thanks, and release, you collapse timelines and walk free. Practiced in karmic unraveling and soul closure rites. Karma and liberation, 81 to 100. The goal isn't to balance karma, it's to transcend it. You weren't born to endlessly repay. You were born to awaken. Transcendence begins when you stop clinging to the story. taught in moksha teachings and Gnostic liberation paths. Karma ends where awareness begins. When you become fully conscious of the pattern, it loses power. Awareness untangles the knot, known in non-dual realization and karmic witnessing practices. Love is the final dissolver, not sentiment, but deep, unconditional, radiant presence. It burns through karma like fire through mist, taught in bhakti yoga and heart field transmutation. The more you cling, the longer you stay. Karma feeds on attachment. Freedom comes not from controlling life, but releasing your grip. Echoed in Buddhist renunciation and Taoist flowing paths. The witness, self creates spaciousness. When you observe the cycle without becoming it, space opens, and through that space, light enters. Taught in Jnana Yoga and sacred detachment disciplines, you don't have to repay, you can resolve. Forgiveness, understanding, and compassion can close accounts faster than suffering can. Practiced in karmic reconciliation and emotional alchemy. Recognizing the game ends the game. The moment you realize the karmic loop is a script, you reclaim the pen. Spoken in Gnostic simulation theory and dream yoga. Ego keeps the wheel spinning. Insistence on identity, being right, being hurt, being you, ties you tighter to the wheel. Taught in ego death rites and soul transcendence work. You can exit the wheel in this life. Liberation doesn't need to wait. You can dissolve karmic identity here, now, with truth, service, and stillness. Rooted in nirvana paths and realization schools. All karma is localized in the field. It's not in some cosmic scoreboard. It lives in your nervous system, your aura, your breath. Observed in subtle body mapping and trauma karma overlap. Your reality shifts as soon as you do. Instant karma isn't punishment, it's responsiveness. Shift your signal, and the world bends with you. Taught in law of resonance and inner frequency calibration. The highest service is to free others. Helping others exit their loops lifts you above your own. Liberation is contagious. Known in bodhisattva vows and liberator archetypes. Sacred stillness ends cycles. In the still point, karma cannot grab you. Sit deep enough, and the whole story drops. Taught in meditative samadhi and Taoist void cultivation. You don't need to be perfect, just present. Perfection is ego's game. Presence is the soul's portal. Stay awake, and karma rewrites itself. Spoken in Zen presence paths and awareness-based liberation. True liberation feels light. When karma dissolves, your body softens, your thoughts slow, and love becomes your default frequency. Experienced in field coherence and soul freedom states. The last karma to drop is the belief in karma. Even the system itself is a stage in awakening. Eventually, the soul walks beyond law into light, taught in highest non-dualism and absolute realization traditions. You were never truly bound. The chains were made of mind stuff. Remembering who you are, pure awareness, ends the illusion. Rooted in Advaita Vedanta and dream body teachings. Time is a karmic illusion. When you dissolve past and future, karma collapses too. Liberation lives in the timeless now, taught in Zen koans and eternal presence disciplines. The lighter your field, the higher your options. With less baggage, you rise to new timelines, higher choices, and more loving realities. Known in vibrational ascension and Dharma lift teachings. All karma is a teacher until you graduate. Earth is a school. Karma is curriculum. Liberation is the diploma. spoken in soul school teachings and planetary evolution maps. You've just heard the 100 most powerful karma teachings. But the archive goes deeper. Enter the next chamber when you're ready.